Hi, I'm Finley, and I'm Chucky's friend to the end. Howdy freaking how. Well, everyone, well, I got some news for you. In case you might be watching this, yes, you might be thinking, hey, Finley, what happened to your previous Chucky Season 2, Episode 1? Well, it got demonetized because I showed a few clips. But don't worry, so long as the point is I got the message that I wasn't allowed to use that many clips. So I'm using 2 clips for this review. Hopefully this works out in the end. So I don't have to hope to God this video doesn't get demonetized like the last one did. In case you guys saw that one. In case you didn't, long story short, tried to make one of these, got demonetized because I did a little copyright by accident. Let's hope to God this one doesn't do it, because I do have clips in this one, but let's hope to God it's good enough to not get copyrighted. Anyway, we got the hard done ball. Now on, time to do some Chucky. Wear this. Season 2 of Chucky, everyone. Let's go. Oh, takes place right after Tiffany doll's taking Andy hostage, while the rest of the dolls are getting ready. And why is there a bald Chucky? We don't know. Oh, they don't know who Chucky is? Is because they weren't dead when Tiffany the human killed that Chucky doll. Andy up her hands and takes out the Tiffany doll, making all the Chuckies aware of the situation, come to attack. They try going all crazy on him, but Andy's got a plan. Jesus! I know Andy really wants to get rid of Chucky, but goddamn, I could have killed him. More on that later. Anyway, it cuts to Jake, going to Evan, where they're going to say goodbye. And they admit they love each other. That's so sweet. Jake gets in the car, but Devin wants to give them a goodbye kiss. Aw, these two are so sweet together. These two are so sweet. They're giving me cavities. Anyway, they said they would see each other the weekend. 6 months later, Halloween night, and we see a small person with red hair and overalls. Turns out it's not Chucky, it's a kid. Jake, he isn't really settling down in his new life. He has gotten along with his new foster brother named Gary, isn't he? Ain't they just sweet? Anyway, he gets an ominous call from this guy. I solve a screen situation, but then he realizes it's some douchebag. We all know it's Chucky at this point. Anyway, he calls Devin, but they get an anonymous call from the anonymous, where he goes to Lexi's house. Jake and Lexi call the police and warn Lexi, but Lexi is a little too busy. Looks like someone's been a busy bee. I know Junior is dead, but damn. And she takes a little drugs, which we'll get back to that later. Anyway, the cops arrive. They didn't find Chucky. At the therapy session, apparently it's been traumatic for Caroline to get over it. She's gotten rid of all of her dolls. But the therapist suggests give her the Bride of Chucky doll. Apparently the therapist was into dolls in her youth. During an interview, apparently Michelle, Lexi's mother, has been kicked out of office because of that little thing. Good. I never liked her. Good. She's never getting my vote. Anyway, she gets pissed at the reporter because he brought up something that happened in season 1. Anyway, Lexi tries to tell Caroline that dolls are effed up and even tries to beat it. She even gives the 7-year-old or 8-year-old a knife. Jake, Devin, and Lexi reunite. They share a hug. Then they go to Caroline to check it out. Jake and Devin hide in the closet because Michelle's in the same room. And when they all go away, Caroline holds up the knife, seeing the reflection of her eyes in the knife near the Belle doll. When it's morning, Lexi has to take care of Caroline because her mom's out. She gives Jake and Devin some breakfast, aka fruit. While Lexi goes to the bathroom, and because of the whole PTSD thing, she's been taking stress tablets and even been snoring it up like coke. Yeah, that's more on the season thing. That's going to be her thing for the season, kind of. Caroline asks Caroline gets a knock at the door. Turns out it's Chucky with Gary with a bomb. Much to Jake and Devin's horror, all we know is that there were 72 versions of Chucky on that truck, but he could have taken over the world. He could have gone all the way with for those meddling kids. Scooby-Doo reference. Whatever. How many are there left? Enough to make this sacrifice. As Lexi comes down, but because of the drugs she's on, everything looks like a crazy one of those myoscope things or whatever they're called. Those things where you see the. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Devin upper hands Chucky, but Gary takes the bomb. How does that work out for Gary? Because he thinks this is his own play pretend. Oh my god! Outside of Nika's niece, I never thought we would ever see an on-screen child death in the Chucky franchise. He was a sweet kid and they just killed him off. Anyway, that was horrible, that was. And of course the smoke had to look like Chucky's face. Ace, whatever. Point is, that was horrible to witness. Anyway, at the therapy session, Jake, Devin, and Lexi are taken in. Apparently, I don't know, they had a cover-up story. I don't know, they never really focused on the dude. The dude says they go to juvie for this, but the therapist suggests a Christian home for them. They head on a bus. They know Chucky's after them. Chucky thinks Andy is dead, but we know as the fans better. All we know is Chucky's going to be coming after them in this new place that was Charles Lee Ray's old home for boys place. The place where he played Peter Pan and killed the janitor guy. Oh my god. They're greeted by a nun and they witness it. Last scene in the episode is a big box comes to the thing. Yeah, we all know there's Chucky in there. And that's the episode ends. While I'll certainly say this really kept me on the edge of my seat when I watched it for the first time. Episode 1 of Season 2, Halloween 2. It was definitely what we needed in the Chucky franchise. Because I miss Chucky. And I can't wait for Season 3 as well. And it's high time this channel evolves. I know if some of you watched the previous review I just did, the original one, before it got demonetized, I hope you people know that my channel will be growing. And although that video was supposed to be the first video I did in January, and also the last, I guess, well, whatever. This is the first video in February, and I have a good feeling this channel is going to get awesome. So from here on out, let's just hope to God this video doesn't get demonetized. Anyway, this is the F-Man Critic telling you to like, subscribe, hit notification. See you guys next time. Howdy freaking ho.